Alright, so today we're going to be doing Violet Hold. Started a little late to where it's starting right now. We're playing tank again because I'm just hitting tank and DPS to see whichever will go faster. So let's see where it will first start off. If you guys didn't know, Violet Hold is one of the ones that got put back in because Dalaran is the new place. So of course Violet Hold had to go with it. But yeah, I did look into trying to do another class with... I looked trying to do it on the PvP realm, but it says you have to acquire your artifact weapon before you do that, so there's nothing we can do about that, sadly. So we'll just have to play with Demon Hunter for the time being, which I'm really getting used to how the Vengeance Demon Hunter works now. Like, I'm enjoying it. So, group isn't doing a ton of damage to where we have to wait between each group, which, you know, keeps it a little bit more exciting. But yeah, Violet Hold, basically the only thing is new mobs. The whole dungeon still works the same, I believe. It has, instead of like waves, it's this thing up here, which is still waves. It's 5 waves for each. And then on the 6th one, you have the boss. So, it's the same thing. So yeah, Violet Hold, new bosses, and that's like the only different thing. But you know. Don't know why someone activated the crystal right there. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Don't know how the bosses work. I don't know if you're going to really need it for a boss or not. But let's just hope we won't need them all for a boss, because that might make it a little rough since someone just used it. Yeah, I've kind of been wanting to play some Havoc on Demon Hunter, because I actually like both the specs so much on it. They're both really fun to play, and you know, they both actually feel pretty strong.
Can't attack that target.
So, the last one before the boss. And then we can see what these new bosses do. Kinda sucks we won't get to see all of them, but you know, that's just how it goes. Alright, so tear out his souls. And I feel like after actually getting the legendary item and like seeing how good they actually are, I feel like in live I'm really gonna be trying to get those, because they actually add so much. Like for Havoc, it makes it where you basically have half the cooldown on I-Beam, which is, you know, one of your big damaging moves. And having half the cooldown go down from like, what, 45 seconds to about like 25 or so?
Hey there! I was just enjoying a relaxing vacation on the beach when a chilling sense of dread washed over me. Just what are you up to, I wonder?
Wait! I recognize that voice.
Oh, but you done? Hurry, get her back in the cell.
I need to get closer.
Okay, so I guess we're fighting Maleficent Mana Storm. So I'm guessing this is like Millhouse's sister or something. Disarm the squirrel bombs. Okay. Okay, so she looks like a engineer more than a mage. Yeah, we gotta make fun of her hair. Remember, guys, this part of the fight, make fun of her hair. It's crucial to beating this boss to make fun of her. Alright.
I can explain.
Really me, Millhouse Jeremis Manastorm?
Jeremis?
Coming for you.
That's not even my middle name. Thanks a lot. You have no idea what you unleashed upon the world today.
Oh, that's a pretty fun fight. It's pretty funny, at least. So, the whole gist of that was basically she does some AoE damage, and she spawns minions that have to be killed.
On a completely unrelated note, I have to go take care of something.
Alright. So on to killing these waves again. And also consume magic works like the same way it does. I had to double check that because I wasn't quite sure. It does work the same way it does for Havoc, where it gives you 50 of your resource, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice to have. So yeah, I would still say probably let Demon Hunters interrupt things if you can. If you know they'll interrupt it and you don't really have to worry much for it, then go for it. Let them do that. They get their resources. It's really nice to have. But then again, I don't know if other classes like artifact trees are like you gain 10% damage or so from interrupting stuff, because I know that was actually a talent for warriors where they would gain some like 10% or so damage from interrupting stuff with pummel. Okay, so about halfway there, they just activated that thing again. How many of these are there? I think like 4 maybe? Because I still see one over there. Over there on the right in that area. So we might be down to like our last one. And it's used. Okay. Any more? No? I mean, that does speed things up. I'm not going to complain. Come on, hurry up. There, nothing. But yeah, some of those legendary weapons, really nice to have. Not even weapons, but artifacts. Blah! Not artifacts. Items. So many things now. Getting them all confused. But they're like generic legendaries that anyone can wear. Like the necklace and that kind of stuff. Like, what does a necklace do? I think you can actually pull up legendaries and... Ooh. Oh, this guy. Okay, well, let me see about these legendary ones. Loot. Here we go. Like this, after not taking damage for 5 seconds, you gain an absorb shield for 15% of your max health for 30 seconds. So there are ones like that, which, you know, they're for everyone. So, not my favorite. I like the ones that affect your class stuff. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. This boss is not... Oh, okay, well, there's other stuff going on. He's dropping stuff from the sky. Don't stand in that. Does some AoE damage. He summoned people. You know, maybe once it hits live and I get like groups where I can do Mythic Plus and I understand how the fights actually work, I can do stuff about them. Looks like, yeah, people should focus the... Looks like people are focusing ads down there so stuff doesn't get out of control. But otherwise, it looks like a pretty simple fight for the most part. Okay. But yeah, having legendaries at this item level, it kind of makes me wonder if like that's going to be pretty much the max item level for this expansion, or because I would imagine, what is it? That like stuff from raids. Let's look at the raids already. Let's look at some of the gear. 875 plus. What about the other one, the Emerald Nightmare? That's 850 plus. Okay, so they are going to put another raid in there. And if it goes up like how it is, that'll be 900. So legendaries are going to get beat stat-wise. So I'm hoping maybe you can get like a special legendary thing. Maybe from raids still. Or even if they just added some new legendaries that had like a chance to drop. Because later on, legendaries aren't gonna be too incredible. We're actually taking a lot of damage here. Let me just do this. There we go. Oh, our healer died. What'd our healer die from? No wonder we were taking a lot of damage. Again, not really worried about dying because we do have our little fail safe for once we hit no health, which brings us back to 30 and puts us in our demon form for a little bit. These guys are actually hurting now. I guess that's why people were popping those, what's it called? Little things on the side of the room. The security features. Yeah, these guys are doing a decent chunk of damage. Yeah, not worried at all. I'm kind of getting a feel for how exactly much the Demon Hunter can take on damage-wise. So you know, kind of feel it out, kind of see how much you're capable of. Always nice to be able to know what you can actually do as a tank. Up here. If we grab everyone, that would be swell.
I need to get closer.
Okay, let's actually drop a silent sigil. Maybe that can help a little bit. Keep flame sigils going. And then we can use our Fell Devastation. Breathe on them. Fell Devastation was a talent, right? Yeah. What else would we have? Fell Devastation basically heals you for like 500,000 from just like one target. So if you have more, that's always nice. Okay, here we have the last boss. He's just casting stuff right now. Not a big deal. I can't actually interrupt that one. The thing about our Sigil of Silence is it activates after 1 second, so I can interrupt that, but I have to be like super on the ball to be able to get all those. This guy should have another form, right? Or something. This guy is he's not really doing much as a boss. Okay, but like I was saying, is there something else? Generating an attack increases the pain.
Sooner or later.
Oh, okay.
Even the best laid plans don't survive constant.
So increases the pain generation of your next year by 50%. I mean, that gives you more resources, and a lot of the times we're kind of takes actually a good bit, but that's not that big an issue. We have Spirit Bomb, so we turn into Goku. Which launches a nearby soul fragment. Okay. Oh. I need, guys, I need help. Kill him. Kill him. Okay. What is this? Launch a nearby soul fragment at your target, dealing 82k shadow damage to all nearby enemies and afflicting them with Frailty for 15 seconds. You heal for 10% of all damage you do to enemies with Frailty. Okay, well, that's interesting. More basically like lifesteal. Oh. Let me get back up here. Okay, well, what is this? Oh, okay. I gotcha. WoW really likes their Dragon Ball references. Alright, well, that was Violet Hold. And yeah, new Violet Hold, pretty neat. I like Maleficent Mana Storm. That was pretty fun. Probably best boss in here. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Our next one that we have, and last one for the dungeons, is the Maw of Souls. So, stay tuned for that. That'll probably be out tomorrow.